Alright, one more YouTube update. This is me again, Grant, Nike Man Watkins. Follow me, subscribe, do whatever you want, comment. Don't keep it good though. Keep good comments. I don't want just bad comments. We like positive people. But I wanted to share my thoughts on politics right now. This is gonna be a political video, not a sports video. So if you're waiting for sports, just pull up politics. We're talking politics. I'm Grant Watkins, and I approve this message. Now listen. North Korea is going on right now. We got a lot of conflict. It's been going on for about a whole month now. I know today's the 12th, and I'm telling you now, they're going to be attacking soon. You know they're going to attack. That's basically clear. Unless they really don't, which I'd be shocked if they don't at this point. Then I'm wrong. But they're going to attack, and I'm saying it's going to be. I said it was going to be anytime from the 11th to 15th. I'm saying 11th to 17th it'll be. I don't know how much later they're going to make it, but 11th to the 17th, they'll be attacking. Supposedly around the 13th, 15th, maybe in between then. But they're going to be attacking North Korea. What this is all over is nuclear weapons. U.S., they're very strict on their nuclear weapons. I'm not a theorist, let me just say that. I mean, I'm not a what's it called? One of those guys that try to start up stuff, whatever you want to call it. I create theory. I'm a deep thinker, and I have my theories. I'm not a whatever you want to call it, one of those people that conspiracist or whatever you want to call it. But so North Korea, they're going to be attacking soon. We know that now. The reason is U.S. They like to be strict on their nuclear weapons because we have to be the best. We can't let anybody else beat us. But I'm a proud American. I'm a patriot. But if we had to go to war with North Korea, I don't think I'd want to go because nuclear war right now is looking bad. So, and here's my thought on this North Korea thing. I don't know if it's set or what. I think the UN and the U.S. and all these countries can all plan something. And I have a feeling they might be, but I can't tell you. But I have a feeling they're planning something, or the U.S. and China want this war to go down because it's going to lower the population. Population has a big effect on environmental science, pretty much. It has a big effect on environmental issues and, what's it called? Global warming. The thing that the population has to do with global warming is global warming increases when there's more population. The population creates more pollution. More pollution creates more heating of the earth. I can go all into it, but I'm not going to go into it. But population is creating more environmental problems like too high population, which can eventually wipe us off the earth, which you may not think it's possible, but it can if it hits a certain extent. And global warming is getting increased, and that's real bad right now. I was just sweating my butt off the other night, thinking I saw Kim Kardashian. And then it also has the high population has an effect on medical illnesses spreading and lack of medical tolerance. Whatever. But this war is going to, I'm telling you now, I don't know the facts, I'm not for sure. This is all my opinion. But I have theories, and I have some thought to this. I think the war is based on population, and we're not in war yet, but I'm thinking we're going to go to war. This is if we get a war, which I'm pretty sure we are. We're going to get attacked, then we're going to get a war. The U.S. is going to let North Korea attack first, because we're not going to attack them as a world country, power, or whatever. But we need to do something, because North Korea is getting out of hand. And so are some of the other countries, but the point of this war is basically what I'm saying is it's going to be to kill off people. It's a political strategy, I think. The U.S. cannot control population like China because that's communism or whatever you want to call it. And what they're going to do is they're going to go to war, kill off people. It may sound crazy, I may not. You can let me know your thoughts. I don't want to hear BS, baloney. I want to hear good comments. I want to hear negative comments. We're positive people these days, patriots. But I think this war is going to be to kill off people, to lower global warming effects, medical effects, and other economic reasons. So that's my thought. It could be a World War III, or it'll be the North Korean War II. We'll see what it is. Or the Korean War II, we'll see. But Korean conflict too. But that's my theory on that. Now, over the gun laws. Gun rights. I have no problem with people owning guns, but I do have a problem when you're using them the way some people do, and I think kids are getting out of hand with their guns. I'm not a gun owner, so there you go with that. And I'm smart. I'm not stupid like those nuts. Put it that way. And I think the thing about this gun stuff is, I think you need to have guns. There's no way you can take away all guns from people, because you have farmers, that's a job, and they're citizens. It's not like a hiring job. They're the ones own the farm. They need guns because they have animals that they need to kill and other reasons. Cops, you got people that need guns these days. Some need protection though. I don't know about that. That's iffy. But some people are overboard with this. Like I know kids that do some crazy stuff with guns and stuff. But you got people that are overboard. They're too over the top. And these gun games are a big problem. Gun games, TV, that's a big problem behind it. TV shows, schools are not educating kids well enough. And these gun games aren't doing good. If you want to talk about stopping gun law, creating gun laws, take away the gun video games like Call of Duty. It might be good for the military, but then make it access only for the military or something. But then, I think the news, they're hyping up this gun law stuff. And, I mean, all you see on the news is gun law stuff, because they're hyping it up, and that's the reason the politicians are going to take it away, because the news talks overboard with the stuff. All they do is hype it up. That's the point of the news. The news hypes up stuff like Tim Tebow and Jeremy Lane. They hype up every little thing they can hype up. And if there's a gun shooting, they'll hype it up. And that just wipes out people's gun laws. And they're ruining it for the citizens. But they could be getting paid to do that. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you what all this stuff behind it. But that's my thought. But I do think stuff needs to change. But I don't think you can take away all guns. And I think the news needs to chill out with the gun stuff. Cause you don't show it on TV because that makes more people do it. And the news is hurting the citizens of the U.S. just by talking about the gun stuff. Just don't talk about guns on the news. And if you want to talk guns, take away the video games. I play video games, but I'm not an avid game player like that. I play every now and then. I like my sports games more. And I haven't been playing recently. Xbox is really drawing. And I can't log in and stuff, basically. But you're gonna talk guns. There's a lot more behind it than just people. If guns kill people, then cars kill people, not drivers. Pens make mistakes. That's why I saw a post, and that's the truth. But that's my thought on the gun laws and stuff. I'm trying to think here. I mean, TV though. Another thing, TV, school, and video games, that need to change. Kids my age and younger, there's 13-year-olds. I was 13 playing video games that weren't good, but kids my age and younger play crazy games and go to school. They use calculators nowadays. Kids of America are becoming dumber. You want to talk about a good country? You need to have smart, brilliant future. And the kids today don't have it. They have a dark future right now. Kids are crazy these days. I mean, they do stupid stuff. They don't think. They're just hateful. They're not smart. And so education needs to change in what kids are seeing on TV. So there's too much. There needs to be more restrictive stuff for kids. I think that this is a political video. Remember this. This is my opinion. This is all my opinion. Then also, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but gay rights. I have no problem with gays. Nothing wrong with them. But the thing is, if you're they're trying to force their stuff on the Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts use Catholic churches Catholic churches let Boy Scouts use them. And if Boy Scouts allows gays, then the Catholic churches won't allow Boy Scouts. And Boy Scouts is a good group, and they're ruining the name of the Boy Scouts by trying to force something that people really don't want, because child protection reasons. Kids can't. I mean, you have kids sleeping in tents with gay people. I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I mean, I do, because that creates a problem. And there's nothing on the application of Boy Scouts that says you have to say whether you're gay or not. So just don't say it, don't ask, don't tell, But that's my thought. I mean, you can't, today though, you can't conform America. America should be conforming you. And people take advantage of their rights, and they're trying to conform America and force on everybody else. So America needs to conform the citizens. And lastly, I think women's rights, or men's rights maybe, and kids' rights need to change. I think I'm in school, I get hit by a girl, or a girl hits me, or a kid hits me. I tell a teacher a girl hit me, they're not going to do anything. And if I hit them, I'm in trouble, which I wouldn't do. But if I tell, the teacher doesn't do anything. Unless I go discipline, maybe they'll do something, but that's another thing. I think girls do get away with a little too much these days, and kids do too. Kids they need discipline more. I mean, they need to understand. They need to understand that if you put kids in line, you have a bright future like the kids a few 150 years ago, we'll say. Also, Bibles, I think they need to be brought back into school because they teach kids good morals, and that's that. Videos get long. See you later. Thanks. Peace out.